Without a doubt, the only limitations that exist are the ones we set for ourselves. Imagine if the Wright brothers had subscribed to the belief that humans were meant to stay grounded, or if Marie Curie had accepted that women had no place in the sciences. Our minds are the architects of our realities, capable of envisioning grand palaces or restricting prison cells. The choice is ours. Look at Sir Richard Branson, a dyslexic teenager who dropped out of school only to build a global empire spanning multiple industries, simply because he dared to believe in himself and his ideas. Now, consider the human brain, a vast expanse of potential, not a storage facility destined for decay. Our brains stay fit and youthful as long as we continue to challenge them. Just as physical fitness requires consistent workouts, so does our cognitive health. Aging should not be equated with declining abilities, but with wisdom, experience, and the opportunity to redefine ourselves continuously. We often view aging through a lens distorted by negative stereotypes, a time of physical frailty, illness, and loneliness. However, we must acknowledge that these perceptions are largely influenced by the societal and cultural beliefs we've been steeped in over the years. Instead, we should challenge these narratives and strive for a vibrant, fulfilled, and active life, regardless of age. Take an example from our octogenarian gardeners, who maintain their physical health through regular activity and mental health through the intricate tasks of tending to plants. Growing their own food, they embrace a diet abundant in fresh, nutritious produce. They embody a holistic approach to well-being, proving that thriving in later life is possible and enjoyable. Our thoughts, too, play a crucial role in shaping our reality. Neuropeptides, the brain's chemical messengers, are just as reactive to a positive thought as to a negative one. If we dwell in pessimism, our bodies respond by weakening our immune systems. Conversely, an optimistic outlook strengthens our resilience and overall health. While we are all different in appearance, intellect, and socioeconomic status, the fundamental truth remains: the power of our thoughts, actions, and attitudes towards ourselves and life affects us all the same. We hold the power to shape our destiny. Let's use it to create a future where we thrive at every age, with the understanding that age does not determine our worth or capacity to live a fulfilled life. It's time to rewrite the narrative of aging, one positive thought at a time. Let's examine a word that's often tossed around casually: stress. This term is frequently given disproportionate weight, acting as a catch-all excuse for many health issues and negative experiences. However, stress itself is merely a response. It's not the events in our life that create stress, but rather our reactions to them. We possess the power to control how we respond. Therein lies our true strength. Consider the life of Thomas Edison. A man faced with countless failures and rejections, he could have easily succumbed to stress and negativity. Instead, he chose to perceive each failure not as a setback, but as a lesson, famously stating that he found 10,000 ways that won't work before inventing the light bulb. What does this teach us? That the key to resilience isn't avoiding challenges or failures, but cultivating a mindset that transforms them into opportunities for growth. This transformative process starts with self-love and self-care, two crucial elements that fortify us from within. Just as we cannot pour from an empty cup, we cannot truly help others until we've helped ourselves. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. But how do we foster this self-love? It begins by recognizing our inherent worth. Yes, we might want to change some aspects of ourselves, but that does not make us any less valuable or deserving of love and respect. Recognize your strengths, acknowledge your achievements, and appreciate the unique qualities that make you who you are. Self-love is about acceptance, growth, and resilience. It is about embracing our journey and cherishing our individuality. Nurturing this deep-rooted love for ourselves illuminates the path to inner peace and happiness. It enables us to radiate this love outward, impacting those around us and subtly transforming the world. It's akin to carrying a torch in the darkness, a beacon of hope and positivity for others to follow. Take one small step today towards self-love. It could be as simple as setting aside a few minutes of me time, embarking on a healthier lifestyle, or saying a few affirming words to yourself in the mirror. No step is too small, for every step forward, no matter how tiny, is a step towards a healthier, happier you. Remember, we're all students in the school of life. Being impatient for results is akin to expecting to graduate without attending the necessary classes or completing the coursework. Instead of rushing towards the finish line, savor the journey. Learn the lessons, grow from the experiences, and relish progress's joy. Each small victory brings us closer to our ultimate goals. So ask yourself today, what can I do to care for myself? How can I nurture a more positive outlook? The answers may take time, but asking these questions plants the seeds for growth. The universe responds to our desires and intentions, giving us opportunities and insights when we open ourselves to receive them. The power to live an enriched, fulfilling life lies within us, no matter our age or circumstances. Harness that power. Let it guide you towards a healthier, happier future. Always remember, societal norms or preconceived notions do not define you. You are limitless. You can shape your destiny and make a difference in the world. There's a deep-seated belief that many of us unwittingly subscribe to. The belief that our identities are fixed and unchangeable, that we're trapped within the confines of our past experiences, failures, and regrets. However, the reality is much more empowering. We're always evolving, always capable of change and growth. The past does not bind us, but rather, we have the power to reinvent our futures. Think of J.K. Rowling, who went from being a single mother living on welfare to becoming one of the world's most successful authors. Her circumstances didn't define her. Instead, she leveraged her unique experiences and channeled them into creating a magical world that resonated with millions. We can all follow her example, turning the obstacles in our lives into stepping stones towards success. It all starts with a shift in mindset, a willingness to embrace change, and a determination to become the best versions of ourselves. By refusing to let our circumstances dictate our futures, we can pave our own paths and redefine our destinies. Of course, such transformations require patience and perseverance. In today's fast-paced world, we often expect immediate results. However, real and lasting change takes time. It's not about making giant leaps overnight, but about taking small, consistent steps towards your goals. Sometimes we underestimate the power of these small steps, yet it's through these seemingly insignificant actions that monumental changes can occur. Consider the act of reading. One book may not drastically alter your worldview, but consistently indulging in the habit of reading can shape your thoughts, broaden your perspective, and instigate personal growth. The same principle applies to personal change. You might not notice significant shifts with each positive affirmation or healthy meal, but these small actions accumulate over time and become transformative. They strengthen your resolve, enhance your well-being, and bring you closer to the person you aspire to be. In the grand symphony of life, your choices play the key melody. Your actions, thoughts, and attitudes compose the harmony. Together, they create the unique score that is your life. Remember, you're the conductor of this symphony. Your power lies not in dictating each note, but in shaping the overall rhythm and flow. So make the conscious decision today to direct your own symphony. Opt for melodies of self-love and optimism. Harmonize your life with positive actions and thoughts. And above all, remember that you have the power to change the tune at any time. For you are not a passive observer in your life, but an active participant, capable of creating a masterpiece that is entirely your own. You are limitless. Your potential is as vast as the universe itself. Embrace this truth and use it to fuel your journey towards self-improvement and personal growth. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your victories, and know that each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to realizing your fullest potential.